my amazing families, welcome to my platform. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your location or anytime you are meeting this video. If it is your first time and you like what I do here, after watching, please subscribe. Turn on your notification bell to all notification. In that way, you'll be able to know when I upload a new video. And in this platform, I upload videos on daily basis depending on what is happening. My old subscribers, my old families, yes, you guys are my families. I appreciate your massive support. I never take your love for granted. So my dear people, this thing is getting serious. Anywhere you are watching this video from, I want you to share it, subscribe, and continue to pray for Mazi Nnamdikanu, because what I'm seeing right now is God's intervention that will solve this problem. It's only God's intervention that can bring Mazi Nnamdikanu out of DSS dungeon. I didn't see this news before, but since yesterday, I have been seeing it trending on social media, which I am going to read right now. They said DSS reportedly suspends staff over social media posts on Nnamdikanu. I don't know, I didn't see this post. Do anybody watching this video, did you see the post that a DSS officer posted about Mazi Nnamdikanu? If you see it, please endeavor to share it to me on Facebook with Linda's TV show. It says, the current climate in Nigerian social environment appears deceptively calm to the ordinary resident of the West African country, but the true condition appear more tense than meets the eyes. According to 24/7 Upright, the State Security Service (SSS) may have suspended one of his staff, a SSS agent, owing to actions deemed unpatriotic. The DSS agent's name withheld was reportedly suspended by the authorities following a post he made on social media, that is Facebook, using his private Facebook account. The post was deemed to be favorable to Nnamdikanu, or at minimum shows sympathy for the Biafra agitation leader. It was gathered that the post, which was thought to be harmless by the suspended DSS agent, resulted in his instant suspension instead of a query or internal punishment. A source with the DSS told 247 reports that the DSS had to react swiftly to send a strong message to the entire service of the state stand on the Nnamdikanu issue. It concerns national security. We don't joke with national security. The spokesperson to the DSS, Dr. Afunaya, was contacted for comment. He did not respond. Nnamdikanu remains under the custody of the DSS in Abuja. So, my dear people, this is what is happening recently. A DSS officer who posted something on Facebook, according to what you heard me read, they said that the post was favorable to Mazi Nnamdikanu and he was suspended automatically, immediately, without asking him anything or without even giving him any internal punishment, because his post, I didn't see the post. In case any of you see it, like I said, please send it to me. I would like to read it. And remember, in what his lawyer, Barrister Ejimako, posted last 2 weeks that got the internet on fire, he said that in the tiny cell where Mazi Nnamdikanu is, that anytime he comes out, if any member or any detainees exchange greetings with him, the person is going to be punished severely. Have you people seen the extent of what is happening? For a DSS officer to be treated like this just because he posted something which I haven't read, I will try to make inquiries about this post, and if I see it, I'm going to make a video about it. And another news I want to carry here, I don't know, most of you know Evans, the notorious criminal kidnapper, was sentenced to death yesterday. Accomplices who were not Igbos were not given death sentence, but only Evans. I believe most of you might have read or seen the news since yesterday. Well, this is Nigeria for you. This is the condition of things. And I was thinking about what is happening to NNAMDIKANU. I remember I was saying to myself that the politicians, they are really calculated, and they did exactly what they wanted. You know, Anambra election was fast approaching, and they know very well that if they didn't arrest NNAMDIKANU, that election wouldn't have taken place. Believe you me, whether you agree or not. Assuming NNAMDIKANU was outside, he would have ordered that Anambra election shouldn't hold. And definitely, there will be a problem in that Anambra election taking place. So they know all this. They try much as they can to bring him back. Not only bringing him back, hold him hostage. And now, do you know the next thing that they want to do now? They want to use him for 2023 election. I keep on saying this. People are not believing me. Just watch out. Except if God in his infinite mercy do something to rescue Nnamdi, they are going to use him in 2023 election. In fact, Nnamdi will be their campaign for 2023. So it's now left for Biafra. That is one thing that baffles me, that makes me to be angry each time I see Biafrans fighting themselves. Instead of them to move forward, look for a solution. This is your leader. In a normal circumstances, Nnamdi is supposed to be the president of Biafra, right? Your president is in danger, in dungeon, and you could do is to be attacking one another. Which way, my people? At times, if I look at what is happening, I say, is this the type of leadership that we will have if eventually Biafra come to pass? My dear people, you guys need to rethink. Do the needful. A lot of people are following you. Do not give them that impression that somebody will come out from frying pan and enter into fire. Remember, democracy. In democracy, people are allowed to express their mind, their opinion, or whatever they think. You don't force your own opinion on people. Please take note, if you are being criticized for anything you are doing, just ignore it. If you look at Nnamdi, even when you are talking nonsense, he will listen to you. Then towards the end, he will correct your mistake. You don't just batch on people, cut phone on their ear because they are speaking what you do not want to hear. You know, truth is always bitter. A good leader should be a good listener. You must be a good listener. You must have the quality of obedience. Yes, these are the good things. These are the things that make you to be a leader, not being authoritative or commanding people here and there. I believe those that this message is meant for understand it and they will keep it. Remain blessed as I meet you again in my next video. Please subscribe, share this video, leave your comment or whatever you think about this video and my channel in the comment section. Until I meet you again, I love you all.
Our morals and our values are wrong. What are the things we need to take out of our morals? Number one, I am a believer that this country will not progress until we conquer corruption. Number two, you know what is wrong about our values? We need to go back to merit. Affirmative action in terms of federal quota. We've done it for 50 years. It hasn't worked. It is now the time for merit to become the order of society. It is immoral to have a policy that for decades says that somebody who scores 10% can be better than somebody who scores 70%. So our morals are wrong. You know, and also in terms of morals, there needs to be a constitutional change. You know this, lawyers have something they call jurisprudence. It is the basis of laws. Jurisprudence needs to be related to the cultural context. The jurisprudence we have, we inherited it from the colonialists. It works for them, it doesn't work for us. I was brought up a Yoruba boy, so I know some Yoruba proverbs. There's a Yoruba proverb that says that Omoyin Oshagbafo, Onkashowale, Eroju Ole, Emu. That says that the jurisprudence that works for us is that when you are living with money and assets that is beyond what your income can support, we come and tell you to justify it. We don't go to court with this current adversarial nature that says you are innocent until proven guilty. My salary, they know my salary in my company. If I come to work with a car that I cannot afford, I should be assumed to be a thief. And this is the constitutional and jurisprudential basis of law in Singapore. That is how Singapore conquered corruption. So number one, our politics must change. Our morals must change. We need a merit-based society. And then, we must take lies out of our society. We are not 200 million people. We are not. It's a bloody lie. Let's have a right population figure. These are fundamental things.
But that's why there's a head count next year.
What I'm saying is that let us do it right. The third thing, so I'm saying our politics must be right. You and I, why shouldn't an accomplished person like Dr. John Momo? I was in Oceanic Bank when Dr. John Momo came to borrow the first naira to set up channels. I was even afraid that the thing will fail. See what he has built. Why aren't those the people we are voting for? Why are we voting for people who are telling us bloody lies? Why are we telling ourselves to just go and get PVC? Why must we go and get PVC to vote for the wrong people?
But how long will this, all these morals...
We have a little, the most critical thing...
How long will it take before we get
You know why I'm saying this? Quite frankly, there is an election, a governorship election in Ekiti, mid-next year. And there is a governorship election in Osun, December. I wish we would get to work now, so that an alternative will at least show there is hope for an alternative by those elections.
How should we go about it?
You really want to hear me?
Yes, how should we go about this,
the worst thing that happened, in my view, happened around the best thing. Since 1999, I did not see a 2-week or 3-week period where Nigerians, locally and in diaspora, were as proud and happy as they were than when young people who were at Lekki during the Endsars riots showed us Nigeria can work. You know my opinion about that thing? I could see that was the seed of a transformation to a movement that was going to unseat my generation. We need to tell those young people, we are sorry, but please stop protesting. Start organizing. Kick us out of office. You still have the time. The momentum I saw in those two, weren't you alarmed? Weren't you proud? On Friday, when Muslims want to pray, at the Lekki, the Christians will move back. In the evening, when the Christians want to have all night, the Muslims will say, we are watching over you. In this Nigeria, the clerk, the MD, the manager who came there, if you wanted to eat rice, they were on the same queue. There wasn't one special rice for the MD and another kind of rice. You see, those young people gave me hope. We need, and the generation that is most complicit, my generation. Those of us born from 1950 to 1970, we saw a Nigeria that you didn't see. I went to best schools, best public schools. I went to Government College Ibadan, not because my father was rich, but because I passed the entrance exam. I went to University of Nigeria, I graduated with accounting. I was confident I could hold my own against any accounting graduate anywhere in the world. But that generation of those of us born from 1950 to 1970, we have been so politically inept. And we are living in Nigeria that is hopeless. You know what our generation needs to do? We now need to encourage those young people. Okay. Those young people who are at that gate, tell them, stop protesting. Give us a third force. Nigeria is waiting. So it is that third force that will come and back this change.
Okay.
That's my view. We need to change our politics. We need to change our structure. We need to change our morals. We need to change our structure. And in order to bat a structure, those young people, we must plead with them to get involved.
I believe that they themselves are listening to you right now, and we can only hope that from here on, we'll begin to hear good things from them.
Thank you so much for watching this video together with me. Like I said before, if it is your first time of coming across my YouTube channel and you like what I do, please subscribe, put on your notification bell, share this video, leave your comment in the comment section. You are free to criticize, but let us do it always constructively. Remain blessed. I appreciate your massive support and I love and cherish each and every one of you. Until I meet you again in my next video, for now I will say bye-bye.